messy is my... I look like a mushroom! The hat stays on. Quick call. Buldak and this. Cause the way I eat it is, this is carbonara version, right? I haven't had it in ages. I haven't had ramen in ages. Anyway, I eat it by like adding the mashed potato into the carbonara one because it makes it creamier and I like it. Ooh, also this coffee which has a with the fucking the dude, that one anime with Luffy. I forgot what it was called. Like, you know, right? Right, you know. Anyway, this is today's meal plan. Oh.
Like the butter more than the jam itself, so the ratio is a bit like, I think like 60-40. I never thought I would be talking so much about tofu.
Poison! Killing myself!
Because I feel like the pretzels, and they had this thing called, and there's sugar around it, like it's completely sugar coated. When I googled this, I cannot even find a picture of it to show you. And then I talked to Vintage early enough, so they were so very cold, and mine did not. Right, because then again it was still good.
It's kind of hot.
No,
as in temperature wise. Not this yet. Let's start with the
it was time for lunch. And I just thought back
carbo.
After school, I went home and my grandma was there and she made us some food. I just remember this one particular dish that I really want to eat again, which she made from time to time. It's like returning to some of you, especially to the Italians. But I grew up with this dish because my grandma always used to make this, and I feel like it's also very popular in Eastern Europe. And I obviously wanted to make the recipe from my grandma, but she's currently at the hospital, and she's recovering from a accident, and I didn't want to bother her to write down the recipe because she's already a bit stressed and is in pain, so I cannot make her recipe. But I did find a recipe online that is kind of similar, I would say, because it was also called Oma's Milchnudeln, which means grandma's pasta. So
oh right, talking. I might be allergic to spicy.
So we're gonna attempt to make Oma's Milchnudeln.
Because whenever I'm out with my mom and I'm eating spicy stuff, these little bumps form on my skin, so I don't know.
You really don't need a lot of ingredients for this. It's a very easy recipe. So first off, you're gonna put around 800 milliliters of your milk, in my case my coconut milk, into a pot.
It's kind of hot. Not this. The temperature. I'm gonna take off my hoodie.
I want to make cinnamon pasta. I want to make milk pasta. Bitch. And then it's also important which kind of noodles you use, because the very classic way is to use Persian pasta, which is basically cold pasta in this shape, but it's also very classic to use.
I haven't had
kind of
Buldak or like instant ramen in such a long time. I love it.
Of choice in there as much as you like, and I also added a little bit of sugar, but I only did that because I was very skeptical. Normally you add the sugar at the end, but I was actually not believing in this because I feel like the coconut milk did not fulfill its duty. I don't think it was a good choice for this. I was super scared that I already fucked this up. Why did I have to make a vegan alternative? But I still didn't want to throw it away and like waste everything.
Maybe because like the last time I ate Buldak,
so I took out some of the coconut milk.
I can feel it coming up my throat.
With this more creamy coconut milk.
Because the last time I ate Buldak was when I was with my ex-boyfriend. So maybe my spice tolerance has risen.
But don't get me wrong, I was still very skeptical. So I let it simmer for, believe me,
Maybe, because I was dying back there
Actually let it
when I was eating it with him.
Longer. I also added a little more sugar. That is it. That is my milk pasta. It definitely does not in the slightest look like the one my grandma made, and I'm very sad about that. But I guess I just made my own creative spin on in some way. It was not bad. I really expected worse. I also have to say that it was way more rich than the one my grandma made. Like,
There's small bumps starting to rise on my neck. So I don't know what that is all about.
Made it too heavy. It was like eating pasta with cream, basically. And so I don't think you could eat much of this. I was a bit sick after this plate, I'm gonna be honest. But usually the one for my milk cream for cooking, but maybe that's her secret. She actually follows the recipe. Around afternoon, I got a little appetite again, and I ate a snack that I used to be obsessed with as a teenager. You all know these waffles that you can buy. I used to toast them until they were so very like crunchy, and then what you want to do is very, very thick layer of whipped cream on top, and that is your afternoon snack. I love that I'm only consuming sugar so far. Also,
I've been drawing so much, and I love it. I'm gonna show you some.
To be honest with you, I am not better than that. That was the best thing I've eaten in a long time. I really did not expect this to be that good, because obviously it was good in my memory, but I thought it might taste cheap.
I'm really proud of this one artwork I made.
And you might think
It's like a recreation of the "Do you like cigarettes after sex?" I'm a virgin with asthma.
fresh. I'm used to consuming that much sugar, but I am.
I'm really proud of this one, and I love it. My OCs, me when they're a bit of a homosexual duo, me when
So I was kind of on the results in advance, just like a mixture of butter and flour. But then I realized you don't want to add that.
I'm not heterophobic. I have a lot of straight friends.
Not the fresh one. It's gonna take
I'm not.
time to melt. So
I just joke about it because for the longest time I thought I was straight.
water on top and then just
Me?
lid and wait
Straight?
a couple of minutes. And then you want to add ingredients. Feta cheese in it. She basically said she does not have a recipe. She just throws in there what she has. This is what it looks like now. And now you just want to add all the spices for this. Did I say nutmeg, salt, and pepper? And I also put a little bit of garlic powder in there because I was like,
I think the spice is coming.
and that is our sauce. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot something very important.
I think the spiciness
Tomato
is
paste.
coming.
My mom said she always puts it in there. I just forgot to mix it all with my pasta. I made a lot of spaghetti. So here it is. I know it.
I need to slow down. Oh my god. Ignore this. Are my lips pink? Sorry, that was a bit disgusting. I can handle it. Like I can feel it on the back of my throat. I still have to finish this one as well. What else can I talk about? My OCs. Me when fine shit is fucking 50 years old and not even real. Bro, I'm so happy with the artwork that I showed. Oh! Oh, also my last video, right? I did the painting of the fish. Yeah, I restarted that. iPad time. One tiny bite after this, and then I'm done. I can feel my stomach rejecting stuff. And I can feel the spiciness rising up to my throat. I don't like the feeling.
Every part of it, it's not like everything was necessarily mapped out. So what it pretty much came down to was a bunch of Dutch soldiers, mostly uncharted jungle, and the fact that there was 12 miles of ocean in between them that was full of sharks and crocodiles. The chances were pretty slim. As a matter of fact, after we search parties cleared the area, we wanted to take care of more, and that's where things get. In 14, went back over everything related to this case in order to write a book to better examine the full story behind Michael Rockefeller. Between the personal expedition he made, the stories of Dutch missionaries on the island, as well as private investigators.
It's not even hot anymore. It's the spice. So I don't know what my blowing is doing.
Now I have to explain some of the politics of it. India had taken half of the island of Dutch New Guinea. The reason being, the people of Dutch New Guinea were seen by the UN and the First World Powers as, frankly, savages, delegated control of the other two more established powers. So as Papua New Guinea began to be settled, they said the entire thing. So in the middle of that big turmoil that the Dutch are worried about, the son of one of the most wealthy families in America disappears on the island near a grave. But the reason it took
I really don't think I can do this, bro.
Was mostly because of world politics.
The spicy scale and me being full scale.
One testimony comes from an investigator who was hired by the Rockefeller family, offhanded.
Oh, I can't touch my eye.
That while interviewing people on the island, he went to an old mill of the jungle.
There's something in my eye.
And asked if he knew Michael Rockefeller, and the man said no. And I guess that caused the natives to quit fighting as much because now there's a bigger concern. So the Dutch government was like, good job, team. To the island, who had lived there for 9 years.
Sorry I'm going nonverbal. I don't know what I'm doing
They
anymore.
were pretty much able to
My nose is stuffy.
Story of what happened.
My throat is tingling. My body is tingling.
Warriors from the village were walking along the Chad. Initially, the men were scared by him crawling up on shore because, again, the idea at the time was still that these are spirits, or at least seared Michael to death on the banks of Dutch New Guinea. They were kicking his body back to the village. And then once there, reminding you of the last time, content warning. Afraid of the white spirits killing you. And then a white spirit's like, did you do it? I promise I won't hurt you. You're still not going to tell him. And then to top it all off, as Carl had finished his research and was beginning to leave the island, he overheard a native telling several children.
It says do not microwave, so I don't know why Americans constantly microwave stuff like this.
The compiling information of people there that had happened.
Like,
probably. However, it would be amiss if I didn't tell you about my favorite.
oh my god, I thought that I could do this. I think I'm gonna die. I think my stomach is rejecting stuff, and I think I don't know if I feel the spiciness or if it's my stomach bubbling.
On the island had said the story was passed down. It's like all that evidence saying this, and then the one like screen cap saying that it wasn't, but man, I really hope so. The John Rockefeller.
I don't think I can do this. I think I'm too full. I think my stomach is expanding at 300 miles an hour.
Thank you so much for watching.
I'm in a fucking food coma.
we're around like 415,000, and the number's huge. I can't comprehend it. Thank you so much for it. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my top 10 patrons, as you can see here. I can't do it without you guys. You all keep me going. I swear you do.
Should I keep going? Should I make my stomach explode? Should I have diarrhea later? Or should I listen to my stomach and stop now? I think I'm gonna have diarrhea later. And I'm gonna shit myself, piss myself, and puke it all back up. Because I'm too full.
I've never filmed one of these videos, so I hope you enjoy it. That's gonna be my stomach later.